So this needs to be downloaded.
W- Was my screen visible to you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir, it
Yes,
was.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I repeat, please do not download. Just copy this link onto another fresh browser. Keep the Zoom call active and play that game in another browser or using another browser. Maybe
So shall we
Chrome.
start?
Yeah, please start. Please start. Just play it for fun.
Okay.
Just play it for fun. You have 5 minutes to do that.
Sir, but I'm not getting the play option. There's just a window.
No. Go on clicking. Copy this link.
No, sir, I have copied it and I have pasted it.
Yes, sir. I've also done with in my mobile, and it is asking to go to Google Play Store, download. There is no option to play.
No. 1
Same
minute.
here, sir.
1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. In case you're using cell phone, then you may have to download.
Sir, I'm
That takes a
on
lot of
iPad.
time.
So it's allowing me to play. There's no
Sir,
issue with the link.
Use a laptop or a desktop.
so now I'm on iPad. I'm not able to use it.
The spread it allows you to play. Just click on the link.
No, I had clicked the open the link in a next other window, but it's saying that available on App Store. But I'm
Okay,
not.
we will do one
browser.
thing. If Gurvinder sir is here, you can play on your own. Otherwise, for the benefit of everybody to overcome technical glitches, I'll request Gurvinder sir to play it for us.
Yeah, so that would be better.
Okay. Gurvinder sir?
So it's working. Like I can play.
Yes,
I know it's like the same thing. I talked
it does
earlier with
work.
Ashur, not Ashur, the other guy, you know, Raman.
It does work.
He's
It
also
does
telling
work.
that it's
It
blocked.
takes some
You use
time.
your own
It's working for
hotspot
me, sir.
from your
Yes.
other telephone.
Yes, sir, it's working.
Daniji, could
You
you
know,
be on mute,
you are
please?
setting like that. Anyway, let us see. I think all even the good articles, you know, it's blocked.
Daniji, could you be on
Anyway,
mute,
let us
please?
see where we can find. We just
Okay, please play it. Please play it. In the meanwhile, I will play it for you. Just a minute. I'll play it for you. Please watch in case you have any technical glitch which is not allowing you. Is there some fun there?
Yes, sir. Fun playing.
All of you are able to get that? Jaspreet, you had some technical glitch.
Sir, I didn't understand, although I am trying in my laptop now.
Okay, please try. Please try. It should work. It should work. There is no problem with the link. There is no issue with the link. I request all of you to play that game. Initially, you will not understand anything. You will be all blank.
Please post the link again.
Okay. Yes, I have shared again. I have shared again. Okay. Are you all able to get that?
The lion which has come to attack. I don't know the controls. How do I?
Arrow keys, arrow keys,
Arrow keys?
arrow,
Okay.
arrow keys, and space bar to
Space
jump.
for jump. Okay.
Sir,
Space for jump.
everything is a red flag. So even if I'm trying to eat,
Yeah.
it's not working. I mean,
I want you to face problems. I know that. Face
everything is a
constraints.
red, that red dash on every animal's head. But they're
Yes.
like, I can, like, wolf can eat that, but वो पीछे puma is there and
Yes.
ये kill नहीं हो रहा है. So I couldn't
Yes.
really.
It's
Same
not
here.
able to
So my
kill.
wolf is trying to attack, but nothing is happening there.
Sir, what we need to do? We need to save the wolf or not?
Sorry, come again.
What we are supposed to rely?
You just play it. You just play.
Sir, isn't it against sustainable development?
No, it is on simulation.
Against sustainable development.
Against. How come?
Because one is killing the another one.
No, but
Sorry,
it's
we are killing them. We are making them to fight. We are making them to have some,
But what do I say? It's a rule of nature that prey and predator have to have to be in a link, have to be in an eco cycle.
Okay, so
Okay.
I was just in a discussion mode just because I'm not able to play that game. So I thought of discussing it with you.
No, yes. No, we will definitely discuss. That's why all of us are here. Okay, all right. If you have played that game, right, we will be playing this game 3 times today, but with a different mindset. The first mindset was a very plain, blank mindset, like a clean slate. Okay. Now listen to me carefully. Can you attach or tag your work conditions or work situations to this play setup or to this play landscape, to this play scenario? Meaning there are people around, wolf is someone, there are people around, there is some work to be done. Can you make some effort to ensure that this play situation resembles your workspace.
So you mean if I'm a recruiter, my job is about hunting
Yes.
candidates.
Yes.
So I can correlate to this context of prey and a predator.
Yes. Not a prey and predator. You are in search of what do I say, candidates, right?
Okay.
You are in search of candidates. Now, how do? You want to do more of searching? You want immediate grab? You will take a round. So make it resemble your ideal job condition. Try to resemble it. Try to make it similar to your job condition, your profile, your work. Okay, and slowly attach some conditions there: time limit, minimum energy, KPIs, target, something like this. I hope you're able to understand.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now do it that way.
Interestingly, this wolf can even swim in the water.
It can.
Swim in the water.
Try.
But
Yeah, it
I'm
is swimming. It is swimming.
Swimming, that's good.
Yeah.
It means you're trying to go overseas to look out for your candidates.
Yeah. Yeah.
so, but I'm not able to correlate it. Sorry.
You will be able to do that. Hold on, think more. Okay, what's your profile, Jaspreet? What's your profile?
I'm a trainer.
A freelance trainer?
Yeah.
Okay. Suppose you are out there, right? Maybe there are wolves around. Mega trainers or trainers with big brands may devour you. Wolves are coming to devour small trainers, freelance trainers. So how do you protect yourself? If wolf is chasing you, how do you protect yourself? Do you hide? Do you brave against the wolf? So try and think. Make it very close to your workspace. Make it very similar to your workspace, your profile. With a little thought, you will be able to do that. What are your strategies?
So you make you like play this game in your trainings. Trainees play this game. I'm asking that in your trainings you use these games and trainees are playing this game.
Yes, I mean, in fact, today's session is on simulation. It's a very advanced method of training people.
Yes, and the same question I'm asking, that have you used such kind of video games in your trainings?
I have. Yes, I have. Slowly you will come to know at the end of the session what is it, how is it. Initially I know it's all blank, it's like nothing happening, all dark, all unknown. First task is to make it similar to your work profile, your workspace. Try to find some similarity, make it resemble.
So we should keep ourselves as consider ourselves as wolf, or
You can consider anything. You can consider yourself as a wolf, you can consider yourself as a tree, you can consider yourself as animals moving around there.
okay.
It's all your liberty. There is a free space given to you. Only thing is you should be able to draw some similarities and resemble this to your workspace,
Okay.
to your profile. Make some efforts.
Sure.
Understand the situation first. Take a round. Try and resemble it. Try and resemble it to your workspace.
So what are the commands for drag and drop?
Use arrow keys. Use space.
Space allows me to take a bounce.
Jump.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's for jumping, and the arrow keys
Yes.
to navigate.
Yeah, yes,
But I want to drag an animal and drop, or
No,
rather,
that option is not there.
that's what I do. I drag the people for training.
But then you'll have to
So
scan
I can
first, no?
kill.
You'll have to
Uh,
scan first.
so we can kill actually slowly, slowly. So it's like
Yes.
left arrow
I don't want to
and
kill.
the arrow up.
Achha.
And
Namrata, Namrata,
actually,
that is
my
why
um,
I am asking you to spend more time on it. Initially, it looks strange. It looks unconnected. It looks what is happening around. But the more time you spend on it, you will be able to make a kill. You can give out the
Our target is
secrets
to,
now.
our target is to kill someone.
It's your strategy. You may want to kill. You may don't want to kill. That's up to you.
Sir, may I add something? Jasprit,
Yes.
that is what you are doing by presenting a case or by analyzing. Nahin, when we are
Jasprit,
discussing something with your
don't be
logic, with your thought
don't be
process.
apprehensive. Don't be apprehensive. Jasprit, don't be apprehensive. Understand the situation. Understand. Spend some time. Understand the situation. See what's happening around. See who are the characters there. See what's the scenario. See what's the landscape.
instruction said that, sir, that we have to eat meat for the family and to survive.
Fine, fine. I am not imposing any condition from my side. I am just asking you to draw some similarities and connect this situation to your workspace. And you can share that secret of killing the prey. You used some combinations of some keys there, Namrata.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, now my daughter used to play this game. So she had like once I remember to wo right this arrow key and then up wala jo arrow hai usse ye back karke usko attack. So and it has to be constant attack. So I just killed a cat. Sorry to do that, but वो constant मारते रहो तो उसका जो red line है ना वो एकदम end में आके light
Yes.
वो blank हो जाता है.
Yes, yes. Are you able to do that? Play. Relate it to your workspace. Relate it to your workspace. I know it's difficult, but you can relate. You can relate. Namrata, if you are able to make a kill, you will be made the co-host. You can play it to demonstrate how kills can be made for the benefit of all.
Okay, sir. And going in water kind of saves. So if like a snake was chasing, so the moment I
Yes.
got into water, it
See,
saves you.
good. Very nice. See, you're able
It
to make
swims
some.
so well.
So
See,
another
if you can share the
Kavita?
screen.
came in
Yeah, Shipra.
seeing a
Shipra,
lot
tell
of
me.
stuff, and it showed that you made a family there.
Come again.
So there was another wolf that came in, and it was showing a lot of heart symbols there. And when I interacted with the another wolf, it showed that you made a family there.
Okay, okay. Namrata, you can share if you are okay. I think you will be allowed to share. You can try sharing. Anyone else who wants to?
Sir, it says host disabled participants screen sharing. So I'll
One
not be
minute.
able to.
Okay, 1 minute. I'll make you the co-host. 1 minute.
This is a beautiful city. It has houses, it has a church, a windmill, but all the doors are so closed. It doesn't let
Yes.
me.
So the more you explore, you're getting to know different things that exist there, no?
Yeah, yeah.
Initially, the landscape is sort of deserted,
Seemed
nobody
pretty
around.
deserted. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I also ate one.
1 minute. I'll stop sharing. I'm not sharing, in fact, now. Gurvinder sir.
Hello, yes, sir.
Gurvinder sir.
Yes, sir.
मैडम नम्रता जी को
हाँ,
को होस्ट बनाना है.
नम्रता जी को.
Yes.
ओके सर. ओके सर. नम्रता चिक्कारा.
Yes.
ओके सर. ठीक है, बना दिया सर.
Okay, Namrata, please try now. See, there is a fight there. There's a fight there. Try again, try again. Yes. Okay, run. You have started from the very first stage now. Okay, go ahead. The wolf is running very fast. It's sprinting, in fact. Run. Make a kill somewhere. If you find a prey. This is very interesting, which I will explain shortly. There is a prey here. Yes, there's a wild boar. And then there is a bear. So would you want to take on the bear now? Or would you want to run away? Or would you want to be okay?
What's the command to kill, sir?
I will reveal it a little later.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a kill. Okay. Pick up the food, eat. Every attempt that you make, every jump that you make will drain out your energy as indicated in the energy meter. Okay, here
In my case, it's always been the puma who's been killing me. From
yes.
past levels.
Shortly, I will explain many things associated with this game. I am allowing you to get a feeler so that you can understand the crux of this. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. You can stop here for a minute, Namrata. Okay. Are we all in? I hope you are able to get some hang of this now.
Yes,
a little
sir.
better
Yes,
than what
sir.
it was. A little better than what it was when we started at 2:05 p.m.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the next stage of play is you will have to attach some work like or work related conditions here. Okay, like there are some corporate rules: entry time, exit time, do's and do nots. Can we attach a few? Suppose you were the king of this forest, or you had this piece of land which is all yours. How do you want the animals to be? Can you attach some work related conditions here or to this situation? Imagine this is the corporate jungle. There are many people around, everyone is a competitor. So how can you attach some work related conditions here? Entry time, exit time, leave policy, target, finance, attempts made, targets to be achieved, do's and do nots. Can you make it? Can you try to
Yes, sir. We can.
tag some condition? Yeah, very good.
Like,
That's an optimistic view. Please go ahead. Share your views.
for example, I can start with the bear only. Maybe they can be the senior management people,
Okay.
or the horse. The
Okay.
bear and the horse possess a good quality in terms of strength. I
Yes.
think that can be related with. The rabbit can be related to maybe the small competitors or the people who are maybe joiners yet to grow. The puma can be very aggressive people, or very aggressive in terms of management, or the people who are after your life. Um, the kills can be, of course, your targets in terms of food.
Yes. Very good. Very good. Happy. I'm very happy that you're able to connect and make this attempt. Very good. Okay. Now the task is, please identify the characters that you see around. Prey available.
Manju, please mute.
Prey available. So there's a lot of plenty of prey around. So first character, prey available. Second, competitors available. Third, bigger players available than you. For example, bear is mighty than the wolf, so there are giant players. Then what else are the characters that you can see here?
Sir, actually, the other carnivores now, like
Yes.
that can be my direct competition, because they also their meal is also herbivores. Just say you said na, that balance goes off if
Yes, yes.
one population gets up.
Yes.
So
Yes.
if I kill my competitors, I will have more animals to eat. So like
Yes.
that market share would be
Exactly.
better for me.
Exactly. Now your strategy is, you only want to eat your prey, or you want to take on the competitors. What is your strategy? What do you want to do?
Just focusing on competition is not a right balance. I have to
Okay.
keep myself also like focus on my growth as well as their degrowth. So
Very good.
that both has
Very
to go
good.
hand in hand. So I have to keep myself, proper, like it's in the energy level has to be high so that I can focus on this my main deal. But I can see
Very good.
coins also here. I don't know how do
Very
you
good.
earn
Very
that.
good.
So that's finance part also. I need
Very good.
monetary way so
Very
that
good.
I can spend on more growth strategies. Like
Very good. Very good. Very good. Anybody else has another view? Jasprit, you're getting some idea now. You were all blank when we started. Hope things are fine now.
Yes, sir. Yes.
See, the reason. Okay. Anything else? We will come to the discussion a little later. Any other views? Any other views?
So there are unexplored boundaries, unexplored territories beyond the horizon.
Yes. You could go to another space somewhere else running around, and you can have your own niche. Instead of competing against your competitors there, you want to run away and explore some unexplored territory, and that can be your niche.
Blue ocean strategy.
Yes.
And
Yes,
sir,
blue
in
ocean.
fact,
And we want to yeah, please.
yeah, sir, in fact, while playing, na, I have come across 2 occasions when I have tried to kill, in fact, rabbit, right, and goat.
ये clean करेगा कोई?
Right. So
आप
when
करेंगे?
I have tried to kill, but when
आप
I
कर लीजिए,
have
मैं ऊपर जाता
moved
हूँ.
ahead, I have not.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Namrata, can you stop sharing the screen for a minute? Okay, okay, thank you. हाँ, बोलिए, please go ahead. अजय जी, बोलिए.
कितना टाइम लगेगा? 10 minutes. मैं आता हूँ 10
Ajay
minutes.
ji, please be on mute.
I wanted to share a few
Yeah,
things
yeah.
sir, when I'm playing.
Yes,
Like
please. Please share.
see, there you will find some kind of beside, some kind of greenery, some kind of a river. Where in our workplace sometimes we need to go to the different areas as well, different streams. So we cannot expect the changes. Adaptability is also one of the part I have to adapt it.
Good. Yeah. Yes.
And then, sir,
And
not everything is to be seen with the lens of the competition or the rivalry or these things. We need to preserve a few things, like humans were also there, so we need to preserve them for the better watering the field and everything, maintaining the things. So preservation should also be there.
One. And as wolf, you don't want to kill human beings there, because uh, that could make them rebellion. They could take
Correct.
on you. So since they are not
Also,
your
we
state
can consider them as our customers, the human beings.
Yes. So that they are not in direct competition with you. You don't want to devour on them. Otherwise, unwanted rivalry will be picked up, and that's not good in the long run.
Because like we can focus on like our hunting, like our food or prey, and at the same time we should be focused on saving ourselves from the bigger animals or those who
As
have
well as
more
know
power.
our ability actually. Ability to do the task.
Yes.
Where to attack, where not to attack.
Where to attack, whom to attack,
Yes.
what to attack, what not to attack.
True.
Okay. And not attack on everything. Save
Yeah.
your energy to run and
True.
run and run.
Yes.
Okay.
My
Then-
opinion also, sir, family part also,
Try
because
to
there's one
attempt
more
to
goal.
for
So it's like a team. So you have to take the team with you. If your team wins, you win, team wins. No, it's like both ways, because you both survive. So
Yes, absolutely. So now all of you are getting a very clear picture. It's very good. Have you heard of a concept called strategic human resource management?
Yes, sir.
Okay, SHRM. What is it, Kavita? If you can share.
Basically, it's about strategizing, choosing from the options, the multiple choices that any decision presents before you kind of go about any decision making.
Good. HR once upon a time was a minor partner in organizational decision making. Today, it's a major partner in majority of organizational decisions. Okay, any large or big organizational decision is taken in consultation with HR department. Now, as trainers, when you train people for bigger tasks, automatically you have a say in the management. For instance, you want to release or launch a new product. Suppose your people are not ready for this giant endeavor. What is your strategy? What would you advise the top management? Launch now or launch later? Or launch now, prepare people, wait for complaints to come? Or you want a full-fledged launch where you train people pre-hand and then launch, so that there are no issues, there are no customer grievances and complaints. So this game should be able to tell you that. Why are we taking? How are we taking? Simulation games are intellectually stimulating, meaning they help you to take large decisions or big decisions, where you understand a strategy, how to play this game or how to take on this competition. Are you getting me? And simulation is a method of setting up a situation which is very, very close, very, very resembling to the original work situation. Simulation type of training is a setup where the created scenario is actually very similar to a realistic scenario. Can you tell me the practical applications in case you have seen where simulation is applied? Have you joined or have you enrolled for
Customer service
driving
training.
classes? Yeah.
Customer service trainings.
Customer service training. Yes, very good.
Sir, I've seen my brother, he's a pilot, so they have this simulator thing all the time.
Excellent. Excellent.
So
In
Air
army
Force-
warfare, in Air
Air Force
Force,
and- yes, sir.
in driving, simulation training is the
The
most
army has a
applied.
simulation,
Army,
yes.
yes, army also,
So
navy
even a
also,
car
Air Force also.
manufacturing company uses simulation to do the testing of how durable or how much pressure can the car withstand in case of any accident.
Agree.
So
Agree.
nowadays,
Even in
is
sales training, sir, you can do that simulation training.
Yes, you can. You can. For defense, for self-defense, you can also have simulation.
Nowadays, medical field also has this part where the complicated heart surgeries are being done via simulation. So
True.
Yeah, the new freshers are being taken with this first, the simulation training, so that when they're actually operating a patient, they are well enough confident.
Agree. Anywhere else? Now, your task is. I hope you're able to understand. How did we start this? We started on a blank note. We just were very casual when we started. I asked you to just play, and then I asked you to relate this to your work situation, your workspace, right? And then we are trying to attach some strings of rules, regulations, do's, do nots, policies to this game. And then we are trying to connect it to organizational development. As trainers, your contribution should always be towards, or can also be towards, organizational decisions apart from training the trainees. Agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And then we are trying to understand what are the applications of simulation training. Where is it applied? Okay, but there is one flip side to this. Simulation labs have to be set up. In case simulation has to be taken up in a full-fledged way in an organization, simulation labs have to be set up. And the setting up simulation labs is an expensive affair. It could drain out the financial reserves of any company. The investment is close to 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs. And most companies have not used or have not set up simulation labs because they are worried about ROI, return on investment. Suppose they set up simulation labs at a cost of 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs or 30 lakhs. What is the ROI? And in a batch, how many people are getting trained? And what is the cost per candidate to train? And how is this trainee giving us back for the amount spent or invested on him or her? For example, a bunch of 100 people were trained in simulation labs. Okay. And then setup cost, everything, the trainer cost, all that, the training cost was very huge. A bunch of 100 people trained, out of which 50 people left the organization, left another 50 stay back. But are these people giving us the adequate returns that we are looking out for? I hope I am able to make some sense.
May I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Sir, I just wanted to know, completely agreed on this part, and that is what my apprehension was, that
Yes.
simulation labs are quite expensive. Now,
yes, they are.
In my organization, we created in a software, the LMS, we created a prevention of sexual harassment and code of conduct a course for the sales trainer, for all the employees. Now, can that be considered as a simulation example? where we created a hypothetical situation where he has to go from one building to another, wherein in each building we had topics covered for him to cross that building. Can that be covered in the simulation?
You had some what do I say, a situation where they were asked to go through some fixed routine, or it was a role play. Maybe what you're telling is close to role play is what I am able to make out here.
No, sir. It was a LMS platform. So basically,
LMS platform. Then it's a simulation. If it is on
I
done
for
on
this,
LMS
sir,
platform, it's
we
simulation.
can use for like this such type of topic. Now only case study will work, because some topic like conflict of interest, because conflict of interest depends on department to department and person who is dealing with.
Agreed, Pradeep. So we had different case studies. We had different
It is
situations.
simulation. It is
Yeah.
simulation. What you have done using LMS platform, it's a simulation.
Okay.
So if we don't have labs, then we can use the.
You can use LMS systems. Yes, you can use LMS system. The advantage is you can record time using LMS system or labs. The advantage is you can record the time used by a candidate, so that at a fixed time or in a particular sequence, a set of activities were done, and what activity was done faster, what was done slower, you can get to know. Based on that, you can come to know the area of expertise. One. Second, you can get to timely recordings, and future references are possible, or future tagging is possible, meaning the last time this was the time taken, this was the efficiency, and in future how is it, is there any improvement? So this is one advantage of using LMS platform or even labs, though it is expensive.
Sir, just put this side.
Yes.
Sir, setting a lab is mandatory, like for
No, not mandatory.
Like in group discussion also, we are having real life situations.
Yes.
So it is also kind of stimulation.
It is stimulation, where you stimulate people to come out with ideas. We are exclusively talking about simulation. Simulation is when you make a setup which is very, very similar to original workspace or original setup.
Okay.
It's like a playground. It's like a rehearsal. It's like a net practice.
Hello, sir.
So, sir, without lab, how can we, like, if we are not able to set up
there are professional simulation
we don't have elements
vendors.
also.
There are professional organizations, vendors, who come and set up everything for you. They will give you employee code. They will set up devices, equipment, software, login credentials, everything. That is why this is a very expensive. It is not mandatory. If you want to train your people on advanced skills, then simulation labs can be set up. Otherwise, your financial reserves don't allow you. Your financial reserves don't allow you to have this simulation lab set up. Then you may not be able to afford. Then that's fine. But whenever a candidate undergoes a simulation training, whenever candidates go through this intensive rigor of training, their mindset will change. The whole ideology, the whole ability to make decisions, the whole idea to come up with innovative solutions is assured. That is why simulations training help you.
Sir, I have one question.
Yes.
Yeah, sir, as you were mentioning that it is very in fact expensive kind of investment, right? And in fact, I have two questions primarily. One,
yes,
for which level of employee this?
For all levels. All levels.
For all levels.
All
The second, when this simulation training is assigned to an employee, is the learning outcome already communicated, or it is thrown open, as you have just thrown open the this simulation game?
Any training will have a set of objectives to be achieved, decided well in advance.
So that will be communicated to the trainer, to the learner also.
that is a part of training calendar, training agenda. That is why we there was one session on TNA, if you remember, training need analysis, wherein we decide what kind of skills are requisite, what kind of skills are necessary now, and to what category of people. Based on that, you assign a particular type of training. It means things are decided well in advance.
So in that case, if I have correctly understood, even while assigning simulation training to a learner, that learning outcome is already communicated to that particular learner. That is what you are telling.
Yes.
And tuning to that particular person will take the simulation course.
Yes.
That is what.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes. All right.
So I like to share my experience. I have been a part of Everest simulation for leadership. So somebody mentioned that the cost can be expensive. It's to do with aligning your learning objectives with the training needs. So so it was a series of events wherein a base camp was created in a particular time.
Excellent.
And there were certain obstacles because you're dealing, you're on the heights, your particular heights and everything. So similarly, they had to create a network tower, and furthermore, they had to create a bridge, and then they had to reach a base camp. So it was a live sort of an event, and the people were all leadership.
Excellent.
So
Excellent.
I have been a part of every simulation. Yes.
Excellent. So what were your learnings from there?
So I think primarily communication is a challenge, because even in ideal scenario, divisional heads tend to mess up, when it comes to forming a strategy right at the start without knowing the pros and the cons and integrities of business. But as times, times develop and people are trying to engage in interpersonal relationships, they try to understand each other well. Then, automatically, a person then takes a lead and people follow. So that's how even our strategy is made, in generally. So at the when we started, I think it took a lot of time to make the base camp, because there was a lot of ideas and everything put together. But yeah, at the end, when they had to put the flag.
Do you agree that it gave you all new perspective, new ways to look at a particular problem or a situation?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Certainly, yes.
Yes. In fact, that is what simulation is all about. There's a lot of rigor where you are put to different, you are put in different situations, and you are put to test in every situation. Okay. Anybody else wants to share? Thank you so much for that story, for that anecdote. Okay.
So there was one activity, an outbound, I would say, not outbound, an offsite team building program for mid-level management. So one of the games where the trainer had created, it was an activity where the team had to get blindfolded, and they had to create a tent.
Yes.
So but during the debriefing, we kind of shared with them concepts like delegation, work allocation, trust, somebody who can take the leadership. So there's a lot of skills. That was an opportunity where a lot of skills and a lot of expertise got demonstrated, and more or less it's the same way people actually behave back on the work floor. So that was sort of an opportunity where we got to kind of understand the strengths of various team members, their mindsets, and their approach towards a lot of things.
Excellent. When you said outbound training, I am a certified outbound trainer. Should any of you want some trainings to be delivered for your staff in the area of outbound training, you can write to me, you can get in touch with me. We can certainly organize a training program for your staff. Okay. So thank you so much for your participation. We will move on to another exercise now. I hope simulation was clear.
Sir, I have one small question.
Yes.
So the simulation training is only used for only the behavioral part, or it's for a technical part?
No. In fact, it is very good to impart technical skills as well.
Okay. So it is nothing but a virtual reality is in place for the
Yes,
equipment
virtual
operation.
reality, augmented reality, virtual reality, augmented reality, where you create or you set up a situation which is very, very close to ideal, or which is very, very close to what do I say, your real time or your actual workplace.
Okay. 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 Thank you so much.
In the book, sir, there are two terms. One is simulator and one is vestibule training. So what we just discussed, it's the same. Na? Simulator would be those augment reality, and vestibule is more like the platform which you have created close to reality. Like, what is the difference?
Almost similar, almost similar.
But you don't need machine and those big equipment.
Yes.
You be in
Yes.
vestibule.
Yes, yes. And what we have done here is we have taken a gamification platform where I asked you to play this game of wolf running around. It's a gamification platform, a very advanced method of simulation. Simulation is one big banner under which we have quite a few elements. Now we have taken gamification.
So gamification is vestibule training.
Yes, gamification is a very advanced method where we attach competition, we attach rules, we attach do's, do nots, we frame strategies. How do we win? Now, suppose I had given this task to all of you, right? And all of you were wolves, and then I induce an artificial competition. Who will win? Who will make maximum kills? Who will score maximum points? Then there would have been a healthy competition. It would have been a competition amongst all of you. Then you get into that competitive mindset.
Excuse
I
me,
hope you
sir.
are able to understand.
So
I
what
hope you
is
are able to understand.
So still not clear with what is vestibule training, sir. If you could please.
Yes, sir. I'm
clarify.
asking the same, sir. What is the difference between vestibule and demonstration method? I really
We will keep this question and answer session towards the end. I will answer your query for sure. Okay. Okay, done. The next task is the next part of our discussion is we will keep this question open, vestibule training. Towards the end, we will I will certainly address this point. Okay. Don't worry, it's my responsibility. I'll do that. Can we proceed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the next part of our discussion is something called in-basket exercise. They are also called as in-tray exercises. Okay. Has anyone come across this? Has anyone heard of this anytime?
I've heard of this as a generic training method.
Okay.
Which is used. I don't know much about it.
All right. All right. All right. We will discuss about that today. Anybody else who wants to have some say or some opinion on in-basket exercise?
It's about all available resources.
How do we?
It's all about the available resources where we can plan for the understanding to explain the people who is working under this.
Okay.
about like issues which we are facing in our like offices or something like that.
Yes, you're right.
Could be a part of interview process where we are trying to assess someone on various parameters.
All right.
It's more to do with assessing
you're right.
capabilities.
Yes, it has to do with assessing. Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. Okay. Here it goes. When you go out there to a shopping mall, or you go out there to buy grocery, you take a basket with you. You buy tomatoes. You buy a pound of bread. You buy a kg of rice. You buy cookies. You buy fruits. How will you place these in the basket? Which
The
one at the top?
heavy ones at the bottom and perishable ones on the top.
Tomatoes on
Whatever can be squeezed has to be on the top, maybe corner.
Right. So this is based on common sense, logic, right? Absolutely. What you have said is absolutely right. Right. Now, I will give you a situation. I'll give you a situation. What you said is absolutely right. The perishable ones and then the vulnerable ones likely to be crushed on top. Yes, absolutely right. How can we assort our tasks based on priority? I'll give you a situation. Take down quickly. Point 1. Point 1. You are the HR head of a firm. You are the HR head of a firm. You are on a long leave for 15 days, a fortnight. Third point. Your CEO has written to you to take a decision to terminate a set of people, say 5 or 6 of them. Next, you have the day when you come back to the office after your leave, after your long absence, the day you come back, you have an urgent meeting with the CEO to discuss on recruitment, training, and termination. Next point, your marketing manager has written to you about underperformance by his team, inadequate or underperformance by his teammates, by his department mates, his subordinates. Okay. Next point, your vehicle needs immediate attention. It is in a very critical condition. Your vehicle needs immediate attention. It's likely to break down anytime. Then you had applied for a loan and your banker is inviting you. It's a big loan. Your banker is inviting you for a one-to-one discussion. In your absence, your house has gone haywire, meaning taps not working, dust all around. So you have about 10 tasks now. Please think over, sorry. So please prioritize these tasks. Which one will you address first, second? So come out with the serial order. Which one will you take up first, second, and third? Similarly.
Meeting with CEO is the first task.
Take your time. Take your time.
Okay.
Understand the implications of each point. Quite a few things have happened when you are on leave. You have been receiving emails, and quite a few things are likely to happen once you are back.
So just wanted to repeat that you said the household chores problem, then car was an issue, meeting with CEO because of the layoffs and other things, and meeting the sales manager because of non-performance. These were the only tasks that you gave, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Done, sir.
Done. Banker also, Dr. Shipra.
Yes. Okay, banker I missed. Yeah. Thank you.
Banker. Okay. Can you share your views and priority?
May I, sir? May I, sir?
Yes. Please.
So first of all, I will check out the vehicles need because they are in critical condition. I don't. Ramesh, can you mute yourself? So first of all, I will take, have a meeting or I'll talk with someone for vehicles because that can make any accident and can harm anyone.
Yeah.
Then secondly, I'll go and meet with the CEO because he has written me a mail when I was on vacation. So I'll meet him. And then based on the meeting with the CEO, I'll try to make the decisions which we has asked me to, terminate 4-5 people. And then I'll ask someone to take care of my house, like a plumber or someone to go and check my house. The things can be done. And after that, I'll had a meeting with that banker for the loan because I was waiting for it. It's a big loan. And then I'll talk to the marketing manager.
Okay. Fine. Thank you so much for that.
So Namrata here.
Yeah, Namrata, yeah.
Okay. So first of all, because I am an HR head, so duty does come first. I will definitely do my homework on what really happened, what and how, and terminate and meet the CEO with my homework. So meeting is important. And marketing manager meeting is also similar in nature. So if I do my homework with the CEO, I'm sure I'll be equipped. So marketing manager comes next. I can take Uber for a while. That's not an issue. We have technology and help. So my pickup, and by the way, I have done that many times. You call people and they pick it from your home early morning as per your convenience. So this delegate or work in authority also can be done. And banker, it can be online as well as half day. Maybe I can manage right before the bank gets closed, or face to face also I've done that because these relationship manager even come home also. Once I did that, and this every bank, like I have HDFC, so this guy came home as per my convenience. Then thanks to Urban Clap, I can choose any slot in the night, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock available hote. These petty works. When your apartment people also do it sometimes. You just call them, and I can, again, this is delegation of work, or I can ask my family member to do it because I'll get only Sunday off. So this thing can come later, but my meeting is most important right now.
Yes, good. So delegation is something that you will make use of or you will rely on.
Sir, I have a question here. Like the vehicle was for the person itself or it's for employee? I thought it's for employee, the bus kind of thing.
No, your vehicle.
Your vehicle. I thought it's for employees.
So mine is also very much similar to that of Namrata, I guess. The thing is that either two things could be done. Either I can come a day before the stipulated number of holidays, or if it is that critical, I may ask, whenever I reach home, I may ask somebody to help me out with the household chores, getting the things booked online, the plumber and the for cleanliness and all, and then reaching office, and of course I will book for the car as well. So I won't go to the service center, rather I'll just book an appointment and the person will come and pick the car and drop the car. So because with insurance you get these facilities as well. So I'll get this done and then I'll reach office through Uber or through some other services. The first thing I'll do will meet CEO to understand the attrition and everything, and post that will try to meet the other person, the salesperson, and then this meeting with the banker could be done. Maybe the representative may come home or I may go later in the later half of the day. So all things could be managed with delegation of the work to the proper departments and people.
Maybe to save your time, since you don't have vehicle, you can go for online meeting with the banker as well. That can be a possibility.
Yes, true, correct.
Yeah, okay, all right. Thank you, Dr. Shipa. Thank you. Yeah, Kavita, you have raised your hand.
Not much of a difference, sir. As they all shared, I would like to meet my CEO first and understand the priorities. Probably termination could be on burning priority, where 5 to 6 people need to be addressed. Then probably after that, I would go and meet marketing manager, hear him out, and probably borrow time, where we'll need to kind of discuss and chalk out the plan as to how we're going to address the underperformance issue from its department. And the last things, like, yeah, the banker thing is something that could be taken online or maybe at a later point of time. And the last thing is definitely I can probably go stay in my friend's house or maybe in a hotel till the time, or wait for a weekend to address and fix the issues at home. So that's the priority.
All right. Thank you so much. Just to help you out,
Sanjay sir, I think you are in mute.
I think you're not audible.
for some time, have a look at this slide, have a look at the screen which I'll be sharing, and you can take it out. I mean, you can take it down, take a note of this. We'll discuss on this. Okay.
So we generally do it in our office. Urgent and important. Quadrant making.
Yes. I'm just trying to do that.
बताओ क्या देगा सैंडविच बना दूं जब बने तो उसका वो
Please mute everyone.
Did you have a look at this matrix?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Earlier I have seen.
All right. Probably you can take help of this matrix, refer to this matrix to organize your tasks as well as help people in prioritizing them. So this is in basket exercise. You know what is in basket exercise now? Just replace the items in the basket with your tasks. Just replace these items in the basket with your tasks. Suppose you place week tasks or important tasks at the bottom, they will get crushed. Okay, so this is called as in basket exercise or in tray exercise. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
All right, so that is in basket exercise for you. Now, I hope things are clear.
Much clearer, sir.
All right. Thank you so.
Totally
Thank you
clear,
so much.
sir.
Now you had asked me a question which I will resolve now. You had asked me about vestibule training. I will give you an example for vestibule training. Okay. Suppose a newly recruited member or employee is to work on CNC machine or advanced machine, or in a hospital setup, a newly recruited nurse is to work with a high-end medical equipment. How do you ensure that this person becomes comfortable in doing so? So you tell about the machine, you tell about the setup. I hope you're able to understand. So you tell about the machine, you tell about priority, you tell about the technicalities, you inform about the technicalities, so that this person will be able to handle the machine with ease, with comfort. That's vestibule training.
Sir, may I ask something? This.
Yeah. Let me complete.
Okay.
Let me complete. All right. Now, vestibule training most of the times is based on hands-on method. You actually make people touch the equipment, work on that equipment. Getting me?
Sir, how is it is different from demonstration?
It is
Or even
similar.
simulation for that matter.
Yeah, I'll come to simulation. Simulation is a very broad category of training or broad type of training which involves so many things. Simulation can be online. That's called as virtual reality. Online simulation. Okay. Simulation can be physical as well, hands-on as well, where you make the person, for example, you take a person to a simulation lab, make him or her drive a car, work on a machine. This is offline simulation in a lab. Getting me?
Sir,
Are you
for
getting me?
example, if we were to train our rescue team on the usage of fire extinguisher,
Yes.
which one would we go for?
This demonstration method.
Not having them try out their hands on something, maybe a smaller model, smaller setup.
What you do here is vestibule training. What you do
And so now
here?
taking that example of a car.
Yes.
So will that be a simulation or vestibule?
That will be a simulation where you make a person drive in a lab setting. In a lab
Why
setting.
not vestibule, sir? Because here also it's hands-on machine and the person knows.
No, there is no much difference. I mean, it's not X and Y. Many things get merged. For instance, if you want to train a person to drive properly, carefully, you actually make the person sit behind the wheels and drive. Hands on. But before that, before the person goes on to drive a car on physical roads, you in a simulation lab, you make him sit, orient him about the existing traffic laws, traffic rules, go left, go right. You make him mentally ready, and then you take him onto the road behind the wheels. So there is merger of two things here, blend of two things here. What he had experienced in a lab is now getting experienced hands-on. So there is reinforcement, there is double reinforcement, double learning, which could which could result in a higher efficiency, which could result in imparting skills much better or making the person an expert at something. Getting me?
Yes, sir, got it. So you meant that just showing him what to do will be a part of simulation while driving on the road will become a vestibule.
Yes.
Yes, got it, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now I'll give you another example. Suppose a person has to be taught how to give stitches to a person. So in a hospital setup, so give a robot, give an artificial person to this person who has to learn how to give stitches. Give an artificial body first, and then under due guidance and under supervision, you take him to the actual body later, or actual person, or a live body, a live person a little later. So there is double induced learning. I hope you're able to understand.
Sir, I
Yes,
got
sir.
it.
Like
Got
we
it.
are using PCR training to employ for that with a dummy.
Yeah,
With a dummy.
with absorption is better because double layering happens.
Yes.
Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, got it.
Got it. All right. So thank you so much for your attention, for your participation. Today's session was a bit serious because a lot of technicalities had to be discussed. We have
It's very
had,
intriguing, sir.
yes, Kamesh, Gautamji,
Sir,
something.
sir, sometimes role play also confuse.
In role play, you don't use any machine.
Right, sir. Right, sir.
You give a situation there. In role play, you don't make use of any
Mhm.
LMS platform or machine or a web or lab.
Right, right, sir. Thanks, sir.
Okay.
Sir, what
Are
about
things clear?
demonstration?
Live demonstration is what do I say? On the job training. It's not simulation.
It's a kind of vestibule.
Yes. Yes. Are things clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much for your participation. Thank you very much for your attendance. Thank you so much for your questions.
Thank you, sir.
Hello,
Thank you so
sir.
much, sir. It was indeed very intriguing session, sir.
Hello.
Yes, yes. Tell me.
Yeah, sir, just I was to ask the differentiation that you have shared between simulation and your vestibule training. So with you are trying to mention that a vestibule training is more of a cognitive and psychomotor combined training. That is what you are telling.
In fact, both aim to bring out the best of cognitive abilities. Both aim at that.
Okay, so when you have shared that this live demonstration is also a part of vestibule training, so in that case I am not doing anything on my own. I am not involving my motor organs. So how it comes to?
No, you observe somebody doing it, right? For instance, your senior doctor is operating before you. You try to reproduce the same performance, right?
So when I am trying to reproduce, then my motor organs are being involved.
Yes,
but when I am looking at it, then I am primarily getting my cognitive abilities. This one, no?
You observe first, and then you acquire, and then you practice. So everything doesn't happen first. When a baby is born, it doesn't run all of a sudden.
No, that I got, but what I'm trying to understand, this live demonstration, right? Will it fall under vestibule training, or it is just a kind of cognitive way of getting things?
Suppose in live demonstration you make use of machine equipment, it can be vestibule.
Right. Okay. If I'm doing, then I'm looking at it and doing it.
Yeah,
then it is vestibule training. That is what you are telling.
Yes.
Okay. Fine. Thank
Have
you,
I
sir.
answered all your queries?
Yeah, I have got myself.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, all of you. In the next class, we will revise, and that will be with a lot of fun. I can tell you that.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.